We already know that this NEF R92 22 long rifle revolver is light enough and compact enough for everyday carry, subjectively of course. For me it is, and probably for most people. So 2.5 inch barreled Snubby, and hopefully that 2.5 inch barrel will give us a reasonable velocity level. This little belt holster, pancake style holster, works well for me, and I've also carried it in a pocket holster. Today what we're going to do is do a velocity test with 3 varieties of CCI ammo, all 3 of which would be ammo that one might choose for everyday carry in a gun like this. The classic Stinger, which is 32 grain bullet. The Velocitor, which the Stinger is the classic hyper velocity 22 long rifle. The Velocitor is a hyper velocity full weight bullet load, and it's 40 grains. 40 grain hollow point, which is actually heavier than the typical hollow point. It's the same weight as a typical solid point in 22 long rifle. And here we've got the mini mag hollow point, and this is the typical hollow point 22 long rifle. It's 36 grains. So we're going to chrono test all 3 of these in this revolver and see how it does. For the baseline, we're going to start with the mini mags. That looked like about probably 920 feet per second average on the mini mags. That was 36 grains. Now we're going to try the 40 grain Velocitor. The Velocitors look like about, on average, 50 feet per second slower than the mini mags. I was hoping they would be closer to the same velocity. And based on that, I don't know if I would want to spend the extra money for those. I'll call it, which there was quite a bit of velocity spread too. It looks like probably about 875 feet per second average. Now let's try the old favorite, the Stinger, 32 grains, 4 grains in the other direction. Well, that was interesting. I don't know if I would call that quite, 1,000 feet per second average, although one of them read over 1,100, but that could have been a misread. A couple of them were close to 1,100 though. So that was at least a 975 average. Maybe as much as 1,000 feet per second average, but it's only 32 grains. That's probably just comes down to personal preference. I guess the Stinger works well, and if it makes you feel better, then that's the way to go. But I think the 36 grain standard hollow points work. I mean, you know, they're close enough to the Stinger with a little bit more bullet weight. So, you know, personally, I think I would just choose the 36 grain hollow points, the mini mags, and I want to further test with some of the bulk pack 36 grain hollow points and see how well they do. But not today because I didn't bring any up here. Actually, I did bring some CCI blazers. I forgot about those. Plain old 40 grain lead round nose. Let's test those and see what they do. That actually didn't seem much different from the velocitors. Interesting. We'll call that 850 feet per second. My curiosity is piqued. So we're going to extend this test a little further and try 2 different varieties of 36 grain plated hollow point bulk pack ammo. And again, this is the cheap stuff that comes in the 550 packs or whatever. 550, 525, something like that. 36 grain hollow point copper plated. And the first one is the Federal bulk pack ammo. I must say I'm disappointed with the Federal bulk pack. I expected more. I expected it to be about the same as the CCI Mini Mag, but in fact it was no faster than any of the 40 grain stuff. Now next we're going to try the same basic load, 36 grain copper plated hollow point, but the Winchester brand, Super X, also from a bulk pack. Well, that felt hotter and was hotter. So based on that, I'm going to be carrying the Winchester bulk pack stuff, and that's what I'm going to be buying from now on too, when I can find it at a decent price. I probably won't stop buying the Federal, but I like the Winchester bulk pack stuff better than the CCI Mini Mag. It outperforms it, and you can actually feel the difference in the recoil.